This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. And the wideout goes in motion. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the 1st sack of the game.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass is caught.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Solid drive here to start the game. Now a 3rd down opportunity in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He shreds the tackle.
Well, I'd love to see this back get out in space and have room to work. That time he does a nice job at navigating, getting into the clear, and then now setting up a first and goal. This offense needs to punch one in here early.
And the Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Stop right there at the line. No gain. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Automatic on the PA team. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Irish. He'll stroll into the end zone.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
They'll set up with the PA2. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He's got it in the open. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down now after the sack.
42 Spider.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's a wide receiver screen. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Hand off to the back. He breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
First down for the offense.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now here's the toss play. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short, going for it, trying to keep this drive going. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think we underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. Reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel, who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others, going back to Bucky Richardson and how about Reggie McNeil. Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's in the clear. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Here comes a handoff. Solid tackle, able to get him down. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Aggies!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Working for the tight end, and it's caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Important second down play coming up. Hands off to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Play action fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. And he drops back in the gun. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is brought down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to take off here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Comes up with the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Brought down on the play at the 11-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Blitz and a quick sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. They'll run it from the gun. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Get there on the ground. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
At the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Notre Dame.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
Offense is down, needs this. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. And then first down, right back to the run game. And the defense comes up with the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. They dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. Got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this one.
The offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Crowd really getting into it here in the final minute. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He pulls in the catch. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over. Tied late here in the 4th quarter. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab made by the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
It's a completion, but they don't pick up the first down. So before they worry about trying to move the ball downfield and putting points on the board, they got to get the first down right here.
And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space, look out. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And here we go, a chance to take the lead in the final seconds. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. The field goal is good. And they've regained the lead.
Watching this guy in pregame, he has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They get it down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's intercepted.